So we're live, right? Just got to make a quick phone call. They're not answering. Ah, beeps in my ear. Why would you do that? Let's try again. Come on now. Oh, they're trying to call me back. We don't want that. We want, just answer the phone. Don't allow, go away. Why do I get so many settings? I don't know if anyone can even see. Oh, look. Hi. How you going? It's your mum. I'm live on my live stream. Can you get off the internet? Yeah. Oh, thanks so much. Because I heard you like chatting, you know, through the walls. And I thought like, oh, you were saying goodbye. That's so nice. You're such a good friend. I don't need you to make me a cup of tea, just so you know. Like I made myself one. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay. That is the housekeeping done. Jack is off his Xbox, which means we have the internet. We have uninterrupted interwebs. Hi, everyone. Hi, Stuart. Hi, Sandra. How are we? Are we good? Tell me. And I'm not farting. This is my stupid chair. It just keeps creaking. I've been considering whether or not to get another chair because, like, sometimes it's while I'm in the middle of recording. We don't want that, do we? But I can't tell you how happy I am. I saw your tip come in the jar this afternoon and I was like, Bert, that means Bert's going to be here tonight, and because you have been missed. So I'm also happy to see you. I'm happy to see you all, guys. How are we? I've just realised tonight that I'm wearing a shirt that's got a giant hole in it, or a jumper it's my favourite one, and I didn't realise until, you know, a little bit too late. And it's my favourite. Of course it's my favourite. Only my favourite's going to get a giant hole, right? So we're going to sing some songs tonight, and, well, obviously, because that's what we're here for. But, the theme for tonight. The theme is there is no theme. It's have a little fun, okay? So if you've got a song that you think, oh, geez, I'd really like to see her train wreck that. I mean, I'd really like to see her try that song. Tonight's your night. Otherwise, if you've got some Michelle Cashman songs, feel free, throw them at me, and we'll do the things. I'm just looking forward to singing you guys some songs. I'm very, very keen, actually. I'm full of beans. Anyone noticed? I haven't even had 6 cups of coffee. Or I'd probably be under a table shivering because me and caffeine aren't friends. So I do have a cup of tea and I do have a guitar, and I am pretty much ready to go. I'm going to turn that microphone up a little, turn up my headphones so I can hear better, and let's just I've got to, what's the word, wear in the guitar a little, brand new strings, so it sounds a little bit bright for me, but I love it. Whereabouts, I mean, I should know this given that I sent you a package in the mail, but whereabouts do you live, Stuart? Like, are you near the city? Because you're always out and about going to see live music, and I love that. I love it. Well, hey, John Duncan on time. You need a sticker or something. I feel like we need to give you a special badge. I haven't even started any songs. We're not right at the end wrapping it up, and here you are. All right, so I'm going to pull up the website that I like to use to get guitar chords and lyrics. Log in, as if I'm going to remember my logins. Does anyone else have this issue that every time they go to log into something, they've got to log into something else to like log into that thing? It just kills me. Constantly just forgetting, you know, and then I like reset my password and it's like, oh, you can't use that. That's not a good enough password. That's not a good enough password. Finally get one and I'm like, yeah, this is going to be it. This is the best. And then they're like, oh no, that's the password that you already had. I'm like, well, if I already had it, why couldn't I just sign in? All right, so given that no one's actually requested anything just yet, how about you got me. All right, I see these requests here. Requests, plural. We've got Running Away. That's obviously a Michelle Cashman song, unless there's another Running Away song that I'm not sure about. And then Stuart's got These Days. Okay, before I start, one more time, like I've already done this, so don't think that, you know, I don't care and I didn't bother. I have actually already tuned the guitar, but because it's, you know, changing in temperature, because it's like getting nice and close to my body now, and also, why is this not clicking? It won't let me click. Silly thing. Yeah, it's also a... I just want to double check because it's been doing this thing where it's going out on me all the time. I should have shown all my cold Clarks in the background. Like I've got 3 cold Clarks. I should make them more visible. So Cole Clark sends me a new guitar. The tuner just doesn't want to work. So I'm just wondering if it's not the guitar and it's the tuner. I don't know. Who knows? But all right. I think it's good enough for now. Let's go with Running Away. I wrote this song years ago, about years before that. I left home when I was a wee young little whippersnapper. I was 15 and I'd already run away from home a couple of times, and this particular time that I wrote about, was the last time that I ran away from home. And it is that reminder to me sometimes, you know, when you think life's difficult, and, you know, I think back at 15-year-old me who had to really jump through some hoops to live alone, to be legally allowed to leave. And, you know, I was 15 years old paying all my bills and trying to live life. And, it's always a good reminder for me that, you know, if I have to start again, if 15-year-old Michelle could do it, then anyone can. Got my money in my back pocket. Looks like this is really getting to me. Okay, so if no, we can't. I'm gonna just try this other tuner because that is, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm having a little moment. I apologise, people, because I feel like everything sounds terrible. This tuner's not working either. What is going on with the world? I'm going to bring up this tuner one more time, and that's it, okay? That's all I'm allowing to, and then after that we give up, all right? I apologise. I'm so glad you enjoyed that message. I enjoyed writing it. Okay, this seems to be working a lot better. Okay, all right, okay, I'm happy. Happy as it's gonna get, you know. Okay. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's try that. I got my money in my back pocket. Looks like it's starting to rain. I've got my ticket, I'm going one way. Got my bags and I'm boarding a train. Well, you couldn't hurt me anymore if you tried to. Well, I'm so tired, I'm scared of sleeping. I'm on every prescription drug I can find. It hurts so much that I wanna forget. Memories keep burning in my eyes. Well, you couldn't hurt me anymore if you tried to. But I don't think I can stand and face this pain. So I'm running away, yeah. Running away, yeah, yeah. You can't tie me down no longer. I refuse to live in fear. The hope grows weak as I grow stronger. I'm getting the hell away from here. Why you couldn't hurt me anymore if you tried to. I'm running away, yeah, yeah. Running away, yeah, yeah. Oh, I've only just begun to breathe. I'm running scared, but at least I'm free. There's just too many guitar's driving me crazy. New strings are just really doing my head in. It's just the tiniest things, hey? Like the tiniest things, but they just throw me off so easily. I'm a precious... That wasn't me, that was the chair. I'm just such a precious little princess. Thank you so much for leaving a tip in the jar, Stuart. And thank you so much for leaving a tip in the jar, Sandra. And yes, we've already thanked Bert, but I very much appreciate it. Yes. Okay, so where were we? Hey Rob, how you going? That also was not me. That was the chair. Oh my God, this chair. You just wait. I'm just going to let one rip later, like really, really loudly, and blame the chair. I'm just joking. I'm not going to do that because I've got to be in here and there's no windows. All right, let's have a look and see. Missy Higgins, Stuart. Let me have a little look, see if I can do any Missy Higgins. Okay. I've got no idea. I've never done this one ever in my life. Okay, I'm just taking my rings off because this is serious business, you know. All right, so now, of course, everyone does Scar. She left a car and a bar of soap and a scrubbing brush next to a note that said, use these. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going to do 10 days. I've never done it. Like, I've literally not even heard it played for a really, really long time. But that's what we call jumping into the deep end. I love the deep end. It's fun. So we've put an end to it this time. I'm no longer yours and you're no longer mine. You say this hill looks far too steep. I'm not even sure it's me you wanna keep. And it's been 10 days without you in my reach. The only time I've touched you was in my sleep. Time has changed, nothing at all. You're still the only one who feels like home. I've tried cutting the ropes and I let you go. Still the only one that feels like home. You won't talk me into it next time. If I'm going away, your heart's coming too. 'Cause I miss your hands, I miss your face. When I get back, let's disappear without a trace. 'Cause it's been 10 days without you in my reach. The only time I've touched you is in my sleep. Time has changed, nothing at all. You're still the only one that feels like home. And I've tried cutting the ropes, tried letting go, but you're still the only one that feels like home. Time has changed, nothing at all. You're still the only one that feels like home. you might notice there was a little bridge missing, but that's because I looked at it and went, I've got no idea where this goes whatsoever. So we dropped the bridge, and that's like a creative choice, right? We can do that. I can do that if you want. Laura, hello. I am okay. I am going good, Rob. Going good. So next song that we're going to do, can we just get rid of the comments, please? They're like, get them off my screen. Thank you. They're distracting. I don't mind while I'm talking because that's fine, but then like if they just sit there, then I'm like, reading them. I feel like it's a notification that I need to pay attention to. All right. No music bars tonight. I have cookies. But when I bite into them and then I chew them, then they are stuck in my teeth, and then I find myself sitting here like trying to clean my mouth, and it's not attractive. So we're gonna ditch that as a thing. What we're gonna do now is Travelling Soldier. Do you want me to do? Is that what you want? Would you like me to do that for you, Bert? And Stuart, what was the one that you requested? I know it was Missy Higgins, but you... These days. Yep, okay, that's a Michelle Cashman song. I'm going to get that up while we decide if Bert actually wants me to do Travelling Soldier, or it was just reminding me that I did do that once. All right, here we go. These days. Is so much warmer. The sun shines through the dusty window panes. These days the weeds are growing taller, but I don't lose so much sleep about this place. The bills are on the table and there's dishes in the sink. Feels more like a home this way. I remember so much pressure to be perfect. Most of it I placed upon myself. The older that I get, the more that I get over things that never mattered much to anybody else. Once I was filled with fire and rage, used to wish my life away, but I don't do much of that these days. These days I move a little slower, give myself some time to settle down. These days I'm aware getting older, and the love that's in my life so precious now. I squeeze a little tighter when my loved ones come around, make sure to show my gratitude somehow. I remember so much pressure to be perfect. Most of it I placed upon myself. The older that I get, the more that I get over things that never mattered much to anybody else. Once I was filled with fire and rage, I used to wish my life away, but I don't do much of that these days. These days you can find me near the ocean. These days I can stop and hear the birds. These days I'm often filled with pure emotion, and even if I still can't find the words,
These days my heart is growing softer, and I care less about the lines upon my face. Fear used to rule my life, used to worry all the time, but I don't do much of that these days.
Oh man, I love that song. I love it. Like, I know it's my song. Like, people aren't supposed to go, oh, I love my own song. You're supposed to say that you like other people's songs or something, but I love that song because I need to be reminded that this is an option, right? Like, there's bits in it that just make me smile because there really is weeds growing taller. Like at my front door, there's this little weed that's just been making its way up through the concrete, and I keep looking at it and I'm just like letting him grow, you know? I'm just letting him do his thing. That's what he wants to do. Who am I to say no to this little weed that's clearly tenacious to just grow up through the concrete? Like, and yeah, there's a bill on the actual kitchen bench, and usually I'm a little bit anal retentive about the kitchen bench, like it's just got to have nothing on it all the time. But yeah, there really is a bill on it. and I've come to this realization with myself, and you might hear me talk about this a little bit more often, but you know, the through line for all of my work is this radical self-acceptance. And one thing that I've had to learn to accept about myself is that I need recovery time between things. I can't just keep soldiering through. I actually need a buffer time between different things. So, hi Lynn. No, that's okay. Welcome anytime. Yeah, so I've got to have buffer times between my activities and if I'm peopling and stuff like that. And I've really struggled with that previously. And it's just one of those things that I've now put into the, I'm getting up travelling soldier for a bit, put into the, like, I will no longer give myself grief over that. Like, it's just not going to happen. Travelling soldier doesn't come up. Boo. We're going to have to wing that. Wonder if I can remember it. Fingers crossed, hey Bert. Okay. I finally recovered from my exercising. I don't know if you saw my socials, but I rode a bike on Saturday. It was interesting. I went for a little bit of an e-bike through the bush. That was lots of fun. Now I just got to check the key for this. Too high. We'll do it without a key though.
2 days past 8, and he was waiting for a bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth in the cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? Feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went for a walk and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back rough over here. I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes, see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to ride for a while. I cried, I'm never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, nevermore to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your head for the list of the local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stand was the piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I cried, I'm never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, nevermore to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home. I cried, I'm never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, nevermore to be alone. When the letter said the soldier's coming home.
Oh man, that song, what a killer. It's nearly started me off. It's I can't help it. Every time I sing a song, right? True story here, that when I sing a song, I go somewhere else. Now, I don't know if you can see that in my eyes or not, or if it's visible on my face. But when I'm singing, when I'm talking to you, right, I see you in my imagination. So, like, let's just say I know who's here tonight. And hi, Ned. So, you know, I'm talking to the camera, and I'm talking to Sandra, and I'm talking to all of the people that have been in the comments, right? I've got this sort of conscious idea of who's there, and like my brain is zeroed in on that when I'm talking to you. In my mind, I see, like, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at human beings on the other side of it somehow, like it's a window, but via my imagination or something, okay? But when I sing a song, I go somewhere else. Eyes are open. I'm looking at you still. Sometimes my eyes closed, but whatever. And, you know, I'm keenly aware that I'm still emoting this to said audience. But in my mind, what I see in my mind is whatever the character in the song is singing about. So in that case of Travelling Soldier, you know, I'm under the stands when the name is called out, and that's why it breaks me, because like that's where I go. I'm transported into that moment, into that character, into that feeling. And it's the same when I sing my own songs, and which is why I love going back to songs that have made me feel calm, or like that I've written when I'm in this really nice frame, because it takes me there as well, and I feel that. So like it's a total shift, like changer. Like that's not a word. There's a shift that takes place, but shift and change is the same word. Anyway, there you go. That's a piece of songwriter, song performer trivia that you now know about me. But I'm interested to know, can you see it? Can you actually see it in my eyes that I go somewhere else, that I'm actually almost not in my body? I am in the place, you know. Okay, what else was there? There was another request in here we've done these days. Footprints from Sandra. Okay, let's go. I haven't done that one in forever. Hope I remember how it goes. Okay. Thank you, previous Michelle, for putting notes for where the capo goes.
It's easy to get lost inside your darkest thoughts. It's easy to forget just who you are and what you want. When no one reaches out a hand for you to hold, promise me you'll never give up holding on to hope. 'Cause someday you'll find a way to leave the broken things behind. Someday you'll see a way to walk in faith, even when you don't believe. You'll find that even through the rain, the sun will always shine. And I was there the whole time. It's easy to fall prey to those darkest shades of gray. It's easy to believe that nothing's ever gonna change. When everything mounts up and you can't see an end in sight, promise me you'll never give up learning how to fight. 'Cause someday you'll find a way to leave the broken things behind. Someday you'll see a way to walk in faith, even when you don't believe. You'll find that even through the rain, the sun will always shine. And I was there the whole time. Someday you look back, see my footprints in the sand. Someday you'll find a way to leave the broken things behind. Someday you'll see a way to walk in faith, even when you don't believe. You'll find that even through the rain, the sun will always shine. And I was there. Oh, I was there the whole
Time for some tea. I still remember writing that song. I remember where I was, where I sat, who I was talking to, why I wrote it, and what I was talking about. You know, do you remember that? Do you remember that? It's like a proverb or something for that. The footprints in the sand is like a poem, I think. That's what inspired that one. But it's, yeah, it was me just, you know, saying, hey, I'm actually here. You might not see it, you might not acknowledge it, but I do love you and I am here. Even though it doesn't feel like it. Okay, so what have we got next? Watching on YouTube. There's a couple of you on YouTube tonight. Love it. And you can watch it on your telly if you're on the YouTube stream. You can watch it on. If you've got a smart TV, I think you can. Okay. Yes, you can see it when I sing. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. Can we sing? Brothers. Yes, of course we can. Let's do that. Brothers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're already there. We're in the right spot. Let's go.
I remember playing in the yard, stealing all of your matchbox cars. I remember the day you lost my cat. I never forgave you for that. Should have forgave you for that. I remember scaring you for fun. That's the kind of sister that I was. I remember laughing at your hair. I wasn't so nice to you then. I should have been nicer back then. 'Cause God was kind enough to give me brothers, even though we're miles from each other. The only ones who understand my mother. Thank God He gave me brothers. I remember climbing trees so tall, looking down at you when you were small. Remember the time that you set the house on fire? I was a belligerent child, but you were so reckless and wild. God was kind enough to give me brothers, even though we're miles from each other. The only ones who understand my mother. Thank God He gave me brothers. And I could never understand the patience that you had, the way that you let things roll off your back. You still laugh the way you did when we were just two little kids. It's the laughter and those memories that I miss. God God was kind enough to give me brothers, even though we're miles from each other. The only ones who understand my mother. Thank God he gave me. God was kind enough to give me brothers, even though we're miles from each other. The only ones who understand my mother. Thank God he gave me brothers.
Okay, quick question, poll for the audience, right? I've lost my glasses. Again. What do you reckon? Yeah, that's smart, Stuart. That is very smart. You are a smart man. What do you reckon? I liked the clear ones, but I'm thinking I might get like some pink glasses or purple. You can't really tell, but my shirt that I'm wearing right now is actually purple. But it shows up blue. I don't get it. It doesn't seem to matter what I do. Like it just, yeah, things just do what they want to on camera. I feel like I try my best to make it as close to the actual colour that things are, but then it just does weird things and makes purple blue. Which means I go, oh, then are my eyes purple eyes? But they're not. Okay, we've got another 10 minutes, people. Oh yeah, of course I know your vote, Sandra. Like everything's purple. I think I'm joining your camp slowly. I was everything is blue, and then it was everything is teal. Then I went everything is blue, and now like everything's going purple. So that's just what happens. At least they're colours. You know, I only ever used to wear black and white. Black, white and red at one point in my life. Mostly black with the occasional pops of red. Yeah, crazy. Now I've got like all of the pastel colours. Okay, let's sing a song. Purple rain, purple rain. No, it isn't. You're enough. Let's go with that. Yes, so I've been doing this online challenge. I don't know if you've seen my socials of late, but I signed up for a challenge because I hate social media. And don't get me wrong, I love social media for the things that it's good for. But I hate coming up with the content for social media and thinking about it and putting not my stupid head, my head is not stupid, but having to put my face on the internet and having to take photos of myself and videos of myself. It's annoying. But also, I've got to just remember that it's my job, because like if I want to earn enough money to be able to do live shows, if I want to be able to support myself and not have bills on the kitchen bench that say final notice, if I want to be able to support my family, if I want to be able to finish the projects that I start, like my half-done album, then I've got to get more followers. I've got to sell more albums. I've got to get more patrons, because at the moment, like I have to work in other areas extensively to be able to, cost of living and all that kind of stuff. And that's all well and good. But for my long term, I want to be a working songwriter that gets to share my music and do gigs and have enough downtime in between, which I mentioned earlier, that I need buffer time between things. And in order for me to do that, I'm going to have to just get over myself and get over the fear of being seen and Like, you wouldn't think so, would you, given that I show up like this on a live stream on every Monday. But then I just ignore it then, and I pretend that it didn't happen. So I just, I feel like I'm actually hanging out with you guys, and then I just disappear from the socials. But I'm really trying to put it out there and get over the whole make it polished thing. I've been over polishing things until I haven't been posting. Like, I've been neglecting my Patreon properly because I write my songs and then just get all like up in my head about the way that it's recorded. At the moment, the OCD seems to be the guitar being out of tune, but that's a genuine thing. And I did get the guitar serviced, and I'm hoping that sorts itself out. But, I realized when I was writing through, this is the longest rant in history, by the way. Apologies, I digressed. Off I went on 7 tangents, but I'm back now. And I'm coming back to the main point, which was doing this online challenge. There's you've got to come up with your pillars of content, what things that you want to talk about, because you can't just post your songs online, apparently. And I realized there's a through line through every single thing that I do. And it's that I want people to feel okay with being themselves. It's the biggest thing that I've struggled with myself. And I find that I write songs about things that I struggle with so that I don't struggle with them. And I share them because then I hope that when someone else hears their struggle in my song, that helps them accept themselves just that little bit more. And so, longest segue in history, this is one of those songs that really, underpins that message for me. It's called You're Enough, and that segue was also enough.
If I could find my younger self and sit with her a while, if I could find the words I'd want to state, if I could hold her precious face in these aging hands today, I'd look her in the eyes and I would say, there ain't nothing wrong with who you are. Even the biggest hearts will carry scars. You're deserving of the greatest love. And even if no one else is showing up, you're still enough. You're enough. Tell her all the things she'll do and the person she'll become. She's as kind and loving as she's brave. I tell her that her precious heart is the greatest gift of all, even though it's what makes you so afraid. And then I'd say, there ain't nothing wrong with who you are. Even the biggest hearts will carry scars. You're deserving of the greatest love. And even if no one else is showing up, you're still enough. I tell her there'll be days when you can't see it. Doesn't mean it isn't true. There'll be days that you just don't believe it. Someone's watching over you. I tell her truth. There ain't nothing wrong with who you are. Even the biggest hearts will carry scars. You're deserving of the greatest love. And even if no one else is showing up,
There you go. That one's your enough. Yeah. That one is. That's it. I haven't seen Cameron tonight. And, you know, that's weird because he's here every Monday and I haven't seen him tonight. I hope that he's okay. Right, okay, we are getting towards the end here. Thinking I might sing a cover song. And I'm just going to do one that I like, because fun, yeah. Maybe I'll just try and remember the song. Okay. Oh, yes, Ned. For you hate socials too, but you're learning to embrace the cringe in your editing and just do it, not think about it. I think too much as well. But on that note, right, back to what I was saying. I know some people like to put tips in my jars. And I know some people go, oh, how else can I help? Because I don't want to put a tip in the jar because, you know, hey, I want to put a tip in my jar. And one other way that you can really help me is engage with my socials. Whether that's, you know, just when you see one of my posts, Stuart does this like a ninja. He's like the best social media follower in the history of mankind. Because he likes the stories, he's always posting. It's good. You're amazing, Stuart. So yes, if that's something that floats your boat, yeah, don't just look at them and scroll past, or watch them and go, oh, that's cool, like, or write a comment. And if you can't think of things to say, like me, because I look at people's things and I'm like, oh yeah, that's really cool, but I have no words currently, so I just smash the emoticons and send it, because I know that it's going to increase someone's engagement. There you go. And if you don't already follow me on Instagram and socials, it's under Michelle Cashman Creative. Yay! Look at me, self-promotion. I did it. Here's the song that I'm going to end with. This is a song that you should know, because if you don't, you've been living under a rock. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear a voice in the morning now, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my country roads. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. There you go. That's the end of another live stream. I can eat all the cookies I want now. Thank you so much for those of you who put tips in my jar and write comments in my comments sections and support my work. And always thank you a million times over and over and over and over and for eternity. Thank you so much to my patrons. And Ashley, my gosh, where have you been? It's like 7:35. I finished 5 minutes ago. Now I'm just eating cookies. Nice to see you, even if it's late. Nice to see your name pop up. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be kind to you and those you encounter. Much, 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 much love.